Last episode, we built the mighty maze for our little Enderman friend, Mike here, but I kind of got a little bit jealous of him having all the fun. The trouble is, I'm too big to fit in the maze. That is why, through the power of science and maybe a bit of video editing, I made this shrinking potion.
Oh my goodness, it worked! That's it, I'm teeny tiny now, and I think I can fit through the maze. Oh, so small. Oh, it's really dirty down here. Hello, and welcome back to another episode here on the Hermitcraft server with Minnie. Oh, I went the wrong way. With Minnie, me, little Zedaf here in my maze of of getting lost. Oh, I can't go around the corner properly. I kind of have to skid around these corners like that on one of my teeny tiny little feet. That's the only way I seem to be able to do it. Let's go around this way too. Mike is fully locked up in his cage because it is my turn now. He's had plenty of times, and trust me, we will get to some of the times that Mike has had in this maze. He has been running this thing super quickly. I'm very proud of him. How do I get out of this thing? It's kind of a lot more maze-like than you think when you're in it. Let's head back into actual first-person mode like this. All right, this makes it a lot easier to move around, but it's still quite disorientating when you're actually in here. Mike, I kind of gave you a rough time, my friend, of trying to solve this maze. I think this is the way out over here. No, I was very wrong. And
boop! There it is. Oh, that's horrifying. Let's just take that thing off. And you know what? Let's put this down. This my tiny little mini science Z here that I've got. Let's put it down in the maze just in case Mike ever goes the wrong way and ends up in this corner over here. The start's there, the end's there. Mike can just maybe say hi to me a little bit. There, yeah, you just sit down there and stay there forever. Right, let's block up the thing before Mike can escape. I love it, nice. Mike has been doing this thing, like I say, a lot. And check this out, right? Oh, 4 stacks, nearly 5 stacks of things. This is his quickest ever time. And a lot of people are saying that we need a way to kind of make sure we remember what Mike's quickest time was. And I think that's what we're going to put right. Let's put it right here, I think, so that it's kind of parallel with that. Oh, hello, redstone. Right, so I have grabbed some stuff. Let's fall all the way down. We can now put another minecart chest up in this little section here like that. Beautiful. And we can copy the exact amount. Now it's a small amount. I didn't have very much sand, so I didn't want to do this too soon, but we've got 4 stacks and 51. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we want to go 51. 1, 2, 3. Exactly like that. So this can be Mike's high score now. So I guess we can just run this thing again. Everything should be cleared out. I guess my little tiny mini Z there is affecting the results because there's one less block in the maze that he can go to. But Mike, oh, he's out and about already. This is very good. Hopefully one day he will beat this time. I'm still hoping he just does a B line. Is it a B line? An A line? A B line? A C line? A D line? One of the letter lines all the way to the end. That would be fantastic. A bunch of people were saying that he was following me through the glass. That is not true, by the way. Look at that. Look, he literally runs away from me, if anything. He's scared of me. No, so that is no problem at all. But yeah, I'll keep testing Mike. And using this system here, we can very easily keep seeing how long his time's going to be. Look, he's already about half the time as what he had here. That's how quick he was. Mike, you were fantastic. But like a lot of you pointed out in the comments of last episode, we have no idea how good the hermits are in a maze like this. So what do you say we invite some over and give them a spin? But you know what? It's a bit too easy, I think, if they just have to go from the start to the end. They'll do it in seconds. I wonder how long it would take them to realize there is no end. Impulse, my friend, glad you could join me.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me by. I have no idea why I'm here.
So I've brought you over here for a real quick experiment. In my last episode, I made a maze for an endermite to try and traverse through. And people in my comments were like, why not test the hermits out in it too, right? See if they're smarter than an endermite.
Dude. Okay. I mean, fair warning. I don't know. I mean, I've hit my head a few times in Bodom, enough to smash my hat. So I may not be the best example of what a hermit can do, but okay, I'll give it a go.
That's fine. It's just tiny little. If an endermite can do it, surely you can do it, right?
Oh, no pressure now. Thanks. All right. Let's give it a go, man.
Impulse is in the maze and ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Oh, I'm not going very fast in here. Okay.
There he is.
I'm just going to hug to the right, and then if that doesn't work, then I'll work my way to the middle. See, I have high-level strats in maze strategies here.
Gotcha,
So
I see. All about the hugging.
if I get beat by an Endermite, I'm never going to live this down, Zed. I might have to ask you to never include this clip in your video.
Oh,
no.
You're going to edit me, are you? Okay.
No. Oh, come on. I didn't go like the... I should have gone left, I think. Hey, there's a... What is that thing? A little Zenith plug? Okay, that's
a little
distracting. Okay, that was... You're trying to waste my time by getting me distracted. Come on now. Oh, is this the end?
That's the beginning.
No, that's where I began. Oh, come on. Oh, gosh. Okay.
So how's that
This is
hugging
not
going
good.
for you?
The hugging didn't work. I'm gonna switch my strategy and try to get to the middle. Maybe the out is in the middle. Jeez, man. I got an episode to record. I can't be in here for the rest of my life.
This is your episode now, Impulse.
No, feels like it.
Coming up to 3 minutes.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna start looking up and using some signals here.
I'll let you know the Endermite did it in about 4, so you're approaching Endermite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can still beat the Endermite. Thanks. Okay. I will find my way out, Zed.
It's very funny when you go backwards, I must say.
All right. So that's where the Endermite starts. Right there. Okay, that's it. I'm doing this. I'm done. I'm getting this time. This is the one. I know exactly where to go.
Are you getting like recognizing corners and things?
Yeah, now I know exactly where I am. Okay, I'm lost. This is insane. This. Did I go back to the entrance? There is no exit. Is this a joke? This is a joke. You're playing
5
tricks.
minutes and 12 seconds it took you to realize there is no exit. Thank you, Impulse.
Oh my gosh, that was the experiment? Oh, I hate you.
So yeah, 5 minutes. Interesting. I wanted to see how long it would take someone to just, keep going around aimlessly until either they give up or they realize there is no end.
You're cruel. I never once did I think during all that, oh, he just decided not to have an exit.
Exactly right. Well, it's a science experiment. They always do that in experiments, right? They just get you in and then trick you that like there was no experiment all along, and then
See, yep. I'm just too nice of a guy to ever do that to anybody, so it would never cross my mind.
Hey, the exit to my base is that way, by the way.
Oh, you actually do have a real exit.
If you want to storm out, you got to storm out the right direction.
Yeah. How do you stomp your feet in Minecraft? Never coming back again ever, Zed. Just kidding, man. That was fun.
Well, thank you for
done.
being a very willing test subject, Impulse.
Yeah, no problem. Next time I'll think twice. All right,
Cheers,
man. I'll see you later.
Okie dokie then. Let's change things up a little bit and go and head into the Nether, because I think my current portal has been reconnected up to some kind of hub that's been going on. Yeah, like things have changed a lot around here. What is going on here? Right, yeah, my lab that way. End portal and hub. Okay. And don't break this. Don't break this. Explodes. Maybe. The site, I'm tempted. I'm very tempted, but I don't know. This guy didn't fare too well. But here is the main tunnel. Here's the old tunnel. Here is the brand new tunnels. So I think this is where I want to connect up to. I'm pretty close. It's not a very large tunnel I have to do from there to over here somewhere. But I think I want to try and create something a little bit weird, a little bit funky, a little bit sciencey to get people in the mood. Like, this is quite ugly. It's not very... I was going to say appetizing. It's not very appealing. That's the word. I'm hoping people aren't going to be eating the route to my portal. But yeah, hopefully we can make it a bit more appealing for people to come and visit us. So I guess just go from the portal and let's just dig in a big straight line this way and see where we kind of end up breaking on out to. If we head over the old thing, this is the new one. Boom. Are we right in the middle of a section? We are. We're right in the middle of a section like this. Well, maybe that's okay. Maybe we can kind of take these two whole sections and make them our own. It looks like a big face. That kind of looks like a big guardian or something with like blue eyes and a nose. A golden guardian. Well, I'm just having to get rid of these gold blocks, aren't I? They're in the way. Whatever will I do with them? Ah, my pocket will probably have to be the place that they go. Never mind. Whoopsie, never mind. Slight change of plans. I thought, you know what, this junction right here, this little four-way intersection, it's so good, it's so lovely, this is such a nice opening. Why not just put my portal at the end of it? It should really be all the way over here against the wall there. But you know what? My portal's the only one nearby, so I can kind of move it over and they still link together fine. But it does mean we have to fill all of this back in again, which... Where's the gold gone? Oh no, I really did pocket the gold quickly, didn't I? Okay, well I'll have to go and unpocket that again. And where's all the sandstone blocks gone? Oh, I knew stealing was a bad idea. Now, our tunnel is going to be this rather compact 3x3, which does mean we're going to have to break some of this out as well. Oh, I've got to break it, I'm afraid, Sign. Sorry, it's just the law. I have to. But it means we can really entice that 3x3 up and make it super duper. I'm thinking some redstone stuff. I've got an idea that I want to try out. But let's do this together, right? Let's break the sign first. Let's stand back because, trust me, I know the people on this server. It might explode. It didn't. What about this block? Huh. It was just a netherrack block. Oh, no explosion necessary. I'm kind of disappointed now, but yeah, we can get rid of all of this. We don't need to know that the end and the hub is that way because it's just down my tunnel here. We already have signposts and everything. It opens up quite big here, so to funnel down into a 3x3 might be interesting. But yeah, let's work out the redstone-y stuff I want to do here, and then we can work out the transition to it as well. And I know what you're thinking. Zedaf, you totally cheaped out on the corner blocks of this portal, right? Well, looky. No, I did not. I never would. And now you're thinking, well, you just did it for that one corner that you showed us, didn't you? You didn't do it for the other three. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Fact of the day. Pizza was invented by the slice first, and then someone put all the slices together and was like, yeah, and now I'm going to call that a pizza. Fact. Don't Google it because... You've already learnt it, so that'd be a waste of Googling. We too are going to be designing this thing by the slice first and then making up our entire pizza. So this is our 3x3, kind of the walls, the ceiling, and the floor of what is visible. We're going to just literally make this a one-wide thing, and then we're going to try and duplicate it over and over again. And what I want to try and do here is very much like the spirals in the portal at the end there. I want to create a spirally, swirly, twirly science vacuum thing that pulls you into the portal and makes you want to visit the place. So I've got some pistons here. We want to kind of create a little bit of a piston feed tape thing. So we'd put one up that way. This would push those down. This one would go here. This one would go facing upwards like that. And then the most tricky of all, which I think I'm going to have to pillar up to do a little bit, that one going in like that. There we go. So now... if we put some extra kind of dummy blocks in, so to speak, if we go like that and like that, what we can do with a lever, which I don't have, got some, it's okay. Right, so if we have two of the corners filled in and two of them blank like that, it means we can do two things. We can push the sideways ones, the horizontal ones like that and like that first. Quick little pulse. Now the holes have gone here and here, which is ready for the vertical ones to go pa-pow and pa-pow, like that force. So it's just like both at the top at the same time, both on the sides at the same time. And you can see it a little bit better if we add in like a light block here or something. So we'd go pa-pow, pa-pow. Both of those would be at the same time though. And then this one like that and like that. And that has moved around one position in basically like 2 ticks. I mean, a piston takes 2 ticks to extend and retract again. Or is it just extend? I don't know. A piston takes time to go and then retract. So we could only do this sort of every 3 or 4 ticks or so, but it'd be like bam, corners, bam, corners, bam, corners, bam, corners, like that, over and over again. Now, these stern little observy boys are going to be our best friend because they're really, really quick and you can chain them together as well. So you'll see I've started chaining a bunch together. These ones are all looking up into a block, into the piston, and this takes 2 observer long times to reach the piston up here. And this one is looking at the repeater there facing down, only taking 1. So this one will actually go 1 observer speed quicker than this one up here, right? This is only on 1, this is on a 2. So if we pop a block here like that and we give this a little flick, you'll see the redstone line is traveling all the way down there with the observers between them, like an observer sandwich or something. You flick it, ba-ba. You'll see very, very quickly we had this block get pushed out here, and then this block a tick later, or an observer tick later, get pushed down and fill that gap. So obviously this one would be filling this back up like that. So then we'd do it again, bum, like so, and again, like that, and we can keep on going round. We just need to make an inverse of this, where the top one only has one observer length. Oh, that's upside down, isn't it? But you get my idea. And then the bottom one has 2 observers to it, and that should totally work. We'll get a little block like that for there. We'll flip that one around, and then we'll have to get like an observer line going through the whole thing like such as well. But technically, that's it. It's rather simple, it's rather compact, and that's what makes it perfect for a pizza slice that you are going to repeat over and over and over again. Now, kind of a little bit of a lie, it does need at least one, like I've got one on either side of it here. It needs an extra one of these to kind of help, like, I think there's pistons getting bud powered and stuff, or like powered down diagonally. I'm not entirely sure why, but yeah, you need an extra layer. You can't just have one single layer on its own. You need the whole pizza, all right? But you can see I've connected these 3 up, these 3 up, and there's one line in the middle. We've got missing hole, and these 2 are full. The sideways ones are going to go first, remember, and then the vertical ones. We've hooked it up to this. We should be able to see. Boop, boop. It spun round. You know what? It's so difficult to see. Let's put a sea lantern in there again. Sea lanterns, get it? We can see the lantern spin around. So if we do this, da-da, da-da. Look at the lantern spin round and round. It does spend occasionally a little bit of time hanging out in the corners. Not that one because it instantly gets pushed out, but this corner down here and the top right corner, it kind of gets stuck for a little while. But that's okay because this thing is hopefully, if I spam this, look how quick it can spin. I don't think it could go any faster, you know? The piston heads are going like crazy, but that sea lantern is just spinning round and round and round. And like I say, the beauty of it is we just add the blocks now in here like this, all the way around. And that one you need to get out of the way, please. Oh, okay, we'll put a sea lantern there, I guess. And now, both of them are going round, kind of, except for this one that's broken for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't know why that happens. But because this is just a redstone line with the repeaters down it as well, we can change the delay between each one and make it so that the spinning happens all in a delay. It's out of phase of each other the further you go down the line. And you can repeat it on like 20 times, which is exactly what we're going to do. Super zoom lens ready, and hit the music. And there you go, tunnel complete. That is long and echoey, oh boy. And to be honest, it's not really that long or that echoey. It was just the power of FOV making it look like that. But it is all done. We have the corner pieces in as well. I left those out while I was building it because things were going off all over the place. But as soon as you leave those corner pieces out, the pistons have got nothing to push. And we also have our starting kind of empty blank layer as well, which again, as long as we don't put any of the 4 corner blocks in on this front layer, nothing will kind of get activated anyway. So this is kind of what we're looking at. We can hook it up. We can hook the 2 different sides up with a lever or something like that. And we can give this a try. We got 1 line of lamps in so that hopefully we can see what exactly is going to happen. I'm just going to flick it once. Whoa! It's like a wave. Okay, and then we flick it off, and that makes it go again. Beautiful, except 2 at the end didn't go. Okay, are they broken? Maybe I didn't do them all correctly. No, now they move. Okay, that's weird. They're just slightly out of sync. That is so cool. Like that. Okay, the lights have gone up in the corner now. That's fine. That happens twice per circuit. Why do sometimes those 2 miss out at the end? I don't know, but I think we can also go like this. Oh, my eyes and my face. Look at that. That is very, very cool. Why don't them 2 at the end? Oh, they almost did catch up, actually. That's fine. Look at them go.
And I am back again! Yes, indeed, but this time it's for a real reason. We need to do some maintenance down under here. Let's switch the view. Boom. Well, these things might accidentally get over-pushed, right? So we need to put some obsidian or a blocky block, that's going to stop the pistons from pushing on all 4 sides of it. So obviously on this one, we're going to have to put it over there. All the way around the circle, these ones get pushed down, and we don't ever want them to get pushed down too far, otherwise it will mess the whole thing up. So I'm going to put a strip of obsidian all the way along here, just to enforce it. I don't think that's why those 2 at the end were messing up. I think that just might be a Minecraft kind of update order problem thing. Let's get back up here. So we've done the ones that get pushed down there. They will get stopped and blocked. These ones, we need a bit of obsidian up the top there as well. Whoop, that's not how jumping works.
Yes, that's much better now. Perfect. So we have added in all of the obsidian blocks where they need to be, and I'm trying to work out how to trigger this thing, right? We just want it to go on for a little while whilst me or the hermit, whoever's visiting the base, is traveling down the corridor here. So we've got some pressure plates, and they are simply going to go into a little extender thingy. So this is just going to go round and round and round every time it goes through these 2 bits of redstone dust here. It loses 1 signal strength, but that signal strength goes round and then it loses again, so it just goes 15 all the way down, slowly to 1. It gives us a few extra seconds, and all the while that is happening, these 2 observers get to love each other and smoochy woochy kissy kissy, which gives us a little clock, very quick clock. We're just pulling out of one side of that, and we're going into the repeater line down that side, and the same timing, we're coming out of this one. We're not coming out of this one, out the butt of that, because these alternate. Ba 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 ba. We want the same timing coming out of here, up into the repeater line of the other one. Which should mean if I stand on these pressure plates, things should happen. Yes, it does. And I can even walk down it a little bit too. Look at that. It's so weird. Oh, the 2 at the end have stopped for some reason. So it does go on for a little bit longer. This one got very left behind. This whole thing is based on, like, super speed. Like, look, that one's locked up. Oh, now it's going again. I'm very confused why. But the look it gives when it's all spinning around is so cool. If anyone knows how to fix these odd ones, because it's just always this second one here and the 2, or the 2 end ones that mess up. The rest of them are all fine. So I don't know if it's something I've done. It's not on a chunk boundary. It kind of nearly is on a chunk boundary, but it's not exactly. So it's not that's doing it. But yeah, anyone knows, let me know. But that's still very pleasing. But we can make it look a lot better than this. This white concrete is so flat and smooth that you can't really see it rotating around very much. Like, these blocks are literally moving sideways. They're not just, like, instantly teleporting. We want to kind of get a bit of that visual going on. So I think I know just the block. Oh, why am I jumping over them? This is exactly what we want to test. We need to head back and talk to a very special person to get the exact block that I need. We just head into here. And it is... Which one of you? I think it's you. Hello, can you look at me when I'm buying things off of you, please? We have, yes, the quartz pillar blocks. Bam. And I guess we can buy the plain ones as well. Thank you very much. And then we can turn the plain ones into even more pillar blocks. Excellent. Now, these have that really nice kind of stripy... Oh, we want it this way. Stripy pattern. So when this thing is moving round and round like that, each of these stripes will really get to see the movement going on. So... yeah, you better get masoning up a whole bunch more stuff, my friend. Oh, you've got some of those for sale. Excellent, because I'm going to be buying a lot from you, I tell ya. Oh, there it is, baby. That's right. Oh, it's nice and stripy. It really does kind of pull you in. All these lines pointing to the perspective horizon line in the distance. It really just makes you want to travel down it. I've kind of tried to make the front of it here look a little bit nice as well. I'm thinking we can maybe put something back there. Maybe a couple of sheep or something like that. Maybe like an armor stand with like my face on it. I don't know, but we also have bam, bam, bam. We have L. That's not an L. We have L, B, where's the A? The lab. There we go, just so that people going by can see it real easy. I'm not important. The lab is what's important here, and I guess any sheep back there would have a little bit more privacy, which is quite nice. But we can pop the things down like this, and we can test it out for the final time. Oh, it's mesmerizing. It's so weird, I tell ya. But that is going to be it for today's episode, everyone. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember, you can leave a like, you can leave a comment, you can subscribe if you enjoyed as well. And as always, a massive thank you to my wonderful, beautiful patrons whose names are on the screen right now. They are not spinning around, because they have helped to make episodes very much like this possible. Thank you all so much. But until the next episode, a bye.